Um, I'm new to this whole social media thing, right? But every time I have like an interesting conversation, I always want to share with other people. So here we go. I was having a conversation with a friend of mine, and we were talking about the different effects of bullying on adults later on in life. And it was such an interesting conversation because, as a person who was bullied heavily throughout every stage of her life until about 35, I have learned that there are some positive things that can come from bullying and nobody believes me. One of the most positive things that I think that comes from this, and it's raining, which is my favorite part of the summer, is the summer rain, but you'll hear that in the background. Hopefully my voice is low enough for you to hear. But one of the most beautiful things that can come from bullying is your compassion for others. I do believe that when you are talked about and hurt on many different levels all of your life, you learn to be compassionate for other people. Your empathy grows. Hopefully, you don't get into a stage where you're in some type of vendetta for the people that have bullied you all your life and looking for like validation, which is what I did. And if you scroll down my Instagram, you can see my validation era. But once you get out of that, you realize that there are other people who have suffered with the same thing. I suffered with bullying for years. However, it made me a deeply grounded individual, someone who doesn't see herself as being any more than she ought to, and believe that everybody is important and everybody has a call on their life and nobody is to be put at the wayside. And so it just makes you see everybody differently. And if you can come out of that healed, you can understand that bullying, although bad at the time, can turn around for your good. And God can heal you from it and then use you to help other people that are affected in the same way. So I have a voice now. I am completely healed now from that particular part of my life. And I make sure that other people feel seen and heard and understood. So there are some positive effects of bullying. And if you've struggled with that, just know that you're not alone. And God is with you. And of course, so am I. All right, guys, you be blessed.